See you in the city, looking all pretty, but I pretend you don't exist. See you in the city, looking all pretty, but I pretend you don't exist. Deleted your number, damn, I wish I had it right about now. Deleted your number, damn.
Little OOTD. We've got on these jeans from Shein, top from Shein. I'm gonna put on my platform white Vans because that's literally the main shoe that's all over my Instagram right now. But I've worn these before, very comfy. The only thing is they were made kind of poorly. Like you see the seam on the side is kind of crooked. Like no, this thigh is not bigger than this one because this thigh is doing just fine, but the seam is a little crooked. I have on a lot of clothing right now because it's really hot outside, but the only reason why I have on a lot of clothes right now is because I'm taking an Uber. I'm not going to be walking anywhere, and the tattoo shop that I'm going to has AC, so I'm not going to be super hot. But this is the OTD. I'm about to go to the tattoo shop. I'm going to Evolved Body Art, and I'm going to get Patience tattooed behind my ear just because I wear my hair up a lot of the time. Especially in like ponytails when I wear my natural hair. I love putting like a clip in my hair, having like some fringe in the front. I wear buns, like all types of different stuff, and I think it would just be a nice little subtle tattoo. It's just a reminder to be patient. Guys, I'm nervous about my tattoo, but we gonna do it. Hi. Hi. How are you? I'm good.
We're gonna do a drop off at Evolved Body Art.
Yes, ma'am.
That's when I try to say it.
It's kind of a tongue twister. You got some good music playing.
It's kind of through. I think it's like Khalid is what I have to put in.
Khalid Station.
Yeah, kind of.
I made it to the tattoo shop. Oh my goodness. So I'm currently getting food because I hadn't eaten, and you have to eat before you get a tattoo. So I'm just at this random wings place.
What kind of size do you want? It's got on the side.
Just barbecue on the side. On the side, yeah. Thank you. But yeah, I'm just here getting some food because I don't want to go into shock or pass out because I'm feeling shaky. We're at Target getting things. I have to get some dial soap for here, my tattoo. Can you see in there? In this like this thing? Yeah. Sorry, I can't physically get up right now and turn the fans off. I just can't do it. My feet hurt. But I just got back from the tattoo shop, but that was the first. and it did not hurt. Like, I was literally giggling. I was laughing because it was like ticklish apparently behind my ear. I never knew that. Like, I don't think I'm that ticklish, but the needle was just like shooting. It was hitting a nerve, and it was like shooting down my leg, and I was just laughing. That was my experience. I just went to Target, got a few things, got some bleach because I want to clean my platform white Vans. I got some frozen mango as well as mixed berries so that I can make some smoothies, because you guys know I have a portable blender. And next week I want to do a video on what I eat in a week as a college student during a pandemic, because as you know, we can't go to the dining halls. Well, we can, but we have to order off of Grubhub, so it's not necessarily all you can eat, which is actually really good. It's going to keep me from gaining the freshman 15. I honestly think I've lost a good 5 pounds since I've been here, so I'm pretty much just going to wipe off and disinfect my food because I don't want to have coronavirus in this room. And at my household, that's what we did. Every time my mom went to the grocery store during the pandemic, we've been wiping down all of our groceries before we put them up. So I'm going to wipe them down, have some disinfectant wipes. I'm going to put it in the fridge, and we can just take a tour of the fridge. So I just went to the front desk and I picked up a couple things. My mom sent my glasses, fragrance oil. This is just fresh linens, and I'm going to be putting it inside of my diffuser, and we're going to see just how good that smells. We're going to see, but I opened it up and it smelled so good. And then I got an ice facial roller because my face has been breaking out from my eczema, and one of my good friends told me that I should try icing my skin because of the heat inside of this room. There's no AC, so my skin is just really getting inflamed and exacerbated because of the lack of air circulation. Alright, and I got my toesies done. And here's dinner with some piata. The fact that you can it's okay. We're literally eating charcuterie for dinner. Like, this is crazy. On my neck. Oh my gosh. Hello, my sweet babies. I literally haven't talked to you guys in days because I've just had so much going on. Labs, readings, group discussions, pack back work, like you name it, I had it. But right now I just got ready. I'm going to go pick up some wings from Woody's because it's Friday, but I'm actually going home for Labor Day weekend. Like, I'm so excited. I miss my parents so much. I miss my sister. I just miss my friends. Like, I'm just so excited to lay in my queen size bed, baby, and some AC, because child, this fan going every day 24/7 is just not it. Like, I hate loud noises, and that is so loud. I'm tired of it. But you feel me? This is the look. Very simple. Got my pancakes from earlier today, but I just have on this silk slip dress. Very comfy, very comfortable, very cool, chic. I have my hair in my go-to style. Y'all already know what that is. The two little ponytails up at the top. And then I just have on my platform white Vans, and that is the look. But I just got a notification that my Grubhub order is ready, so we're about to go pick it up. If you guys want to come along, just say that. if you want to see me get my food, just say that. I ordered a new flavor of wings and I'm kind of like scared. But guys, my eyelashes look like, but I've had them on for about 3 weeks, you know, so when I go home, I'm gonna go see my love and she's gonna fill them in for me. Okay, so you officially secured the bag. Today we have some gochujang sauce wings. Never had that before. I'm assuming it's kind of like a teriyaki sauce, like an Asian zing spicy sauce. So we're gonna try them out. We're gonna see what it's about. Ooh, it kind of smells spicy. I get blue cheese on the side. I don't know where y'all from, but where I'm from, we don't do ranch, okay? It's nasty. So, yeah. I'm gonna hand sanitize my hands one more time. I did it when I came in, but just to be careful. I took my test on Wednesday, got my results back this morning at 8:38 a.m. That's when they emailed me, and they told me, girl, you're negative. So I said, yes. That's exactly what I need to hear because I want to go home. Y'all, this sauce is good. You guys are gonna be like, girl, are you kidding me? What is all that meat still doing on that bone? But look, hear me out. I can't do it, okay? I've always been like that my whole life. I've never been able to, you know, clean a bone. Because first of all, no, it's too much work. 2, that's nasty. Like that gristle stuff, that fatty stuff, the veins, no. Can't even eat it. It's just nasty. But today, guys, earlier today, I was in my recitation for my technology, science, and society class. This is like a comparative studies course. Well, we were talking about C.P. Snow's Two Cultures, which is about the divide between literature lovers and scientists, because there seems to be a cultural divide between the two. We are both tone deaf to each other. We don't seem to understand each other. We like to criticize one another when we should really be coming together to make well-informed individuals. So we had to do a close reading on the reading and like dissect what his assumptions were, what he's trying to say, what questions he's trying to answer, what are his goals with what he's saying, that kind of thing. So we split off into breakout rooms on Zoom, of course, and we were just talking about it. And one of my group members was just like, oh my gosh, you just said that like so well. Like, I couldn't have said it any better. And I was just like, oh wow, I didn't think I said anything too crazy, but thank you. And then I like wrote down what we needed to inside of the Google Doc so that we could expound upon it in the group session. And we went back into the group session and she asked if anyone would be willing to share what their group's thoughts were. And I was just like, well, why not? He said that I said it very well, so why not? So I unmuted myself. Mind you, I looked like I didn't have anything to add. Like I just looked like I didn't want to be there. I was just very tired this morning. But I was present for class, like I was engaged. So I unmuted myself and I just explained my thoughts and I was done. And she was like, wow, that was like great. And she was like, does anyone else have anything to add? And this other guy unmuted himself and he was like, yeah, my group, we touched on the same thing and we had pretty much the same ideas. I just couldn't, sum it up like that. And the recitation leader was like, yeah, I mean, I honestly couldn't have summed it up better than Rikki. And I'm just like, I don't know if I'm in a dream or something. Like, I just never thought that in my second week of college, this would be the kind of reviews I'm getting on my thoughts. I just never would have thought I'd be here. And I just constantly amaze myself with the way in which I'm able to just come into places and be comfortable with sharing my thoughts, because sometimes, I don't know if this is just me, but like sometimes I'm in my head and I think like that is not insightful. Nobody is gonna find that to be even remotely on track with what we're talking about, so don't even say it. And then sometimes I do say what I'm thinking and it's just like, oh wait, and then I get good feedback. So I just say this to say, this is not like a moment of me just bragging, boasting. I'm just saying, like, when you are in your Zoom classes, when you are in classes in general, recitations, whether it's in person or online, you should be actively learning, be present, and you make the most out of it. If you're going to be paying or having, you know, someone else pay for your education, you need to make the most out of it, because college is what you make of it. Your experience is what you make of it. What you get out of it is what you put into it. So by me speaking out and sharing my thoughts this early on in class, I'm almost positive I'm giving my recitation leader a good outlook and onset, just understanding and knowing like the type of student that I am. Because when you don't speak, when you don't talk, when you don't engage, and then you do have a problem that possibly pops up where you're not able to turn in an assignment on time, or you just have a lot on your plate and you just need someone to understand where you're coming from and why you're not able to get things done on time, or even when you just want to have insightful conversations about what's going on in the class, it's good to create that rapport that's good for yourself, because it can only help you. It's not going to hurt. So engage in the conversation.
I miss my cocoa butter kisses. Hope you smile when you listen.